face stains the wall with pale amber light. I am tracing the grain of floorboards until they fade. Your ghost is a silver needle stitching through the quiet, and in the holes that the absence of your laughter made. The radiator hums a low and dusty confession, while the curtains sway like ships lost on a heavy tide. I am gathering every small and forgotten impression of the way you once folded the world and stepped inside. But the dark is a mirror that refuses to show me the truth. It only reflects the hollow weight of a vacant room. I am drinking the ink of a misspent and wandering youth, searching for flowers that forgot how to properly bloom. Yes, the miles are just numbers, etched into a cold stone. And the silence is a debt that I can never quite pay. I am learning the art of being entirely alone in the blue and bitter hours before the arrival of day. I saw the strand of your hair caught in a winter coat. It held the scent of wood smoke and a lingering rain. A silent message scrawled in a frantic and jagged note. That promises nothing but a dull and familiar pain. The shadows are long and they lean against the window frame. Watching the moon go gray as it sinks behind the hill. I am calling out a soft in syllables of a name that the wind keeps swallowing against its own jagged will. Ooh, the stars are just sparks from a fire that burned out long ago. Scattered like salt on the velvet skin of the sky. There is nowhere left for us left spirit to go. When the well of the memory is finally run dry. But the dark is a mirror that refuses to show me the truth. It only reflects the hollow weight of a vacant room. I am drinking the ink of a misspent and wandering youth, searching for flowers that forgot how to properly bloom. Yes, the miles are just numbers, etched into a cold stone. And the silence is a debt that I can never quite pay. I am learning the art of being entirely alone in the blue and bitter hours before the arrival of day. The clock face stains the wall with pale amber light. I am tracing the grain of floorboards until they fade. Your ghost is a silver needle stitching through the quiet, mending the holes that the absence of your laughter made. The radiator hums a low and dusty confession while the curtains sway like ships locked on a heavy tide. I am gathering every small and forgotten impression of the way you once folded the world and stepped inside. But the dark is a mirror that refuses to show me the truth. It only reflects the hollow weight of a vacant room. I am drinking the ink of a misspent and wandering youth, searching for flowers that forgot how to properly bloom. Yes, the miles are just numbers, numbers etched into a cold stone. And the silence is a debt that I can never quite pay. I am learning the art of being entirely alone in the blue and bitter hours before the arrival of day. I found a strand of your hair caught in a winter coat. It held the scent of a wood smoke and a lingering rain. A silent message scrawled in a frantic and jagged note that promises nothing but a dull and familiar pain. The shadows are long and they lean against the window frame, watching the moon go gray as it sinks behind the hill. I am calling out as soft as syllables of a name at the wind keeps swallowing against its own jagged will. The stars are just sparks from a fire that burned out long ago, scattered like salt on the velvet skin of the sky. There is nowhere left for a restless spirit to go when the well of the memory has finally run dry. But the dark is a mirror that refuses to show me the truth. It only reflects the hollow weight of a vacant room. I am drinking the ink of a misspent and watering you, searching for flowers that forgot how to properly bloom. Yes, the miles are just numbers etched into a cold stone, and the silence is a debt that I can never quite pay. I am learning the art of being entirely alone in the blue and bitter hours before the arrival of day.
Clock face stares with heavy hands, while shadows stretch across the floor. I trace the outlines of the lands we map behind a closing door. The tea has turned a bitter cold. The silver moon begins to lean against the tales we never told, and all the spaces in between. I hear the ghost of your footfall descending down the private lane. A picture hanging on the wall is tilted by a phantom rain. The ink is dry inside the pen. The letters curl like autumn leaves. I find myself back there again, among the lace that silence weaves. Yeah, the hours are hollow as a drum. The dark is thick enough to chew. I wait for morning light to come and brush away the thought of you. But memory is a jagged stone that cuts the fabric of the rest, to leave a man to stand alone with ancient fire inside his chest. Yeah, there is no solace in the breeze that rattles through window pane.
cedar trees and memories of a distant train. I count the stitches in the quilt to keep the fever from my head. The monuments that we have built all lying scattered by the bay. Yeah, the aisles are hollow as a drum. Yeah, the dark is thick enough to chew. Oh, and one morning like begun, and brush away the thought of you, and brush away the thought of you. But memory is a jagged stone that cuts the fabric of the West to leave a man to stand alone. The clock face stares with heavy hands, while shadows stretch across the floor. I trace the outlines of the lands we map behind a closing door. The tea has turned a bitter cold. The silver moon begins to lean against the tales we never told, and all the spaces in between. I hear the ghost of your footfall descending down the gravel lane. A picture hanging on the wall is tilted by a phantom ring. The ink is dry inside the pen, the letters curl like autumn leaves. I find myself back there again, among the lace that silence weaves. The hours are hollow as a drum, the dark is thick enough to chew. I wait for morning light to come and brush away the thought of you. But memory is a jagged stone that cuts the fabric of the rest to leave a man to stand alone with ancient fire inside his chest. There is no solace in a breeze that rattles through the window pane. It brings the scent of cedar trees and memories of a distant train. I count the stitches in a quilt to keep the fever from my head. The monuments that we have built are lying scattered by the bay. The hours are hollow as a drum, the dark is thick enough to chew. I wait for morning light to come and brush away the thought of you. But memory is a jagged stone that cuts the fabric of the rest to leave a man to stand alone with ancient fire inside his chest.
Stretch across the hallway floor, waiting for a phantom key to turn inside the lock. I haven't moved from this velvet chair in hours, counting the cracks, the spider web across the ceiling. Your sweater still hangs on the back of the kitchen door. Frayed at the cuffs where you used to pull the threads. The scent of cedar and the rain is fading now, replaced by a sterile, quiet, old and empty house. I'll try to remember the exact pitch of your laughter, but but it slips through my fingers like dry mountain sand. The clock on the mantelpiece is a heavy hammer, beating out the seconds of a life put on hold. I reach for the space where your hand used to rest, finding only the cold expanse of a tangled sheet. This midnight clarity is a cruel kind of medicine, stripping away the armor I wore throughout the day. In my hollow hours I am forced to face the truth, that my heart is a map of places you no longer go. I am tracing the outlines of a ghost in the dark, building a temple out of everything we left behind. The street lamps outside paint orange stripes on the wall, a stray dark barks at a car that won't start up. I wonder if you're staring at a different moon tonight, or if you found a way to switch off the restless mind. I'm collecting the fragments of our broken conversations, polishing the jagged edges until they shine like glass. The wind rattles the window pane like a beggar, asking for entrance into a room full of grief. I reach for the space where your hand used to rest, finding only the cold expanse of the tangled sheets. This midnight clarity is a cruel kind of medicine, stripping away the armor I wore throughout the day. In my hollow hours I am forced to face the truth, that my heart is a map of plagues you no longer go. I am tracing the outlines of a ghost in the dark, building a temple out of everything you left behind. This midnight clarity is a cool kind of medicine, stripping away the armor I wore throughout the day. In the hollow hours I am forced to face the truth, that my heart is a map of places you no longer go. I am tracing the outlines of a ghost in the dark, building a temple out of everything we left behind. In the hollow hours I am forced to face the truth, that my heart is a map of places you no longer go. I am tracing the outlines of a ghost in the dark, building a temple out of everything we left behind.
The kitchen clock stutters on the wall, tracing circles where the shadows fall. I find your handwriting on a faded receipt, the ghost of a conversation incomplete. The floorboards hum with a hollow sound, searching for footprints that can't be found. I pour the silence into a porcelain cup, waiting for the morning to drink it up. Distance is afraid, wire humming in my veins. A map of constellations, washed out by the rain. I am folding the minutes like letters unsent, living in the spaces where your laughter went. The darkness has a weight that I cannot measure, sifting through the dust for a buried treasure. Your name is a quiet thing I've learned to keep, while the rest of the city has fallen asleep. There is a coat hanging behind the door, looking heavier than it ever did before. I almost reach out to brush the sleeve, as if a touch could make a memory leave. My window pane reflects a stranger's face, staring at the stillness of his vacant space. Time is a slow leak in a rusted pipe, waiting for the harvest when the grief is ripe. The stars are just pinpricks in a velvet shroud, drowning in the transit of a passing cloud. I am tracing the outlines of a vanished hand, building monuments out of shifting sand. unsent. Living in the spaces where your laughter went. The darkness has a weight that I cannot measure. Sifting through the dust for a buried treasure. Your name is a quiet ache I've learned to keep, while the rest of the city has fallen asleep. Kitchen clock stutters on the wall, chasing circles where the shadows fall. I find your handwriting on a faded receipt, a ghost of a conversation incomplete. The floorboards hum with a hollow sound, searching for footprints that can't be found. I pour the silence into a porcelain cup, waiting for the morning to drink it up. Distances is frayed while humming in my veins. A map of constellations washed out by the rains. I am folding the minutes like letters unsent, living in the spaces where your laughter went. The darkness has a weight that I cannot measure, sifting through the dust for a buried treasure. Your name is a quiet ache I've learned to keep, while the rest of the city has fallen asleep. There is a coat hanging behind the door, looking heavier than it ever did before. I almost reach out to brush the sleep, as if a touch could make the memory leave. The window pane reflects a stranger's face, staring at the stillness of this vacant space. Time is a slow leak in a rusted pipe, waiting for the harvest when the grief is ripe. The stars are just pinpricks in a velvet shroud, drowning in a transit of a passing cloud. I am tracing the outline of a vanished train, building monuments out of shifting sand. Distance is a great while humming in my veins, a map of constellations washed out by the rains. I unfold in the minutes like letters unsent, living in the spaces where your laughter went. The darkness out of weight that I cannot measure, sifting through the dust for a buried treasure. Your name is a quiet ache I've learned to keep, while the rest of the city has fallen asleep. Oh, 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 oh. Is a pale coin tossed in a gutter of stars, counting the lines on my palm while the kettle hums. Each shadow stretches thin like a bow, seeking a door. Stillness weighs heavy as a trunk of old clothes. I pick at the threads of a sweater you once wore, watching the clock swallow seconds into the gray. Distance is a map drawn in invisible ink. I trace the cold edges where we used to collide. Memory acts as a thief in a house full of mirrors. The midnight air tastes of salt and abandoned roads. I am reaching through the dark for a hand that dissolves, leaving only the scent of rain on a dry pavement. The furnace sighs like a weary giant in the basement. Floorboards groan under the weight of your absence. I am building a monument out of unsaid words, staring at the space where your silhouette belonged, until the light begins to bleed through the blind. A stray dark box at a freight train rolling south. The porcelain sink drips a steady metallic beat. Your name sits on my tongue like a bitter stone. I fold the silence into squares and tuck them away. The calendar is a liar with its promises of tomorrow. When every hour is just a deeper shade of blue. The coffee has turned to ice in the ceramic cup. The wind outside is scratching at the window pane. Every creak in the hallway sounds like your return, but the shadows only dance for the sake of the flame. Distant is a map drawn in invisible ink. I trace the cold edges where we used to collide. Memory acts as a thief in a house full of mirrors. The midnight bad taste of salt and abandoned road. I am reaching through the dark for a hand that dissolves. Distance is a map drawn in invisible ink. I trace the cold edges where we used to collide. Memory acts as a thief in a house full of mirrors. The midnight bad taste of salt and abandoned road. I am reaching through the dark for a hand that dissolves, leaving only the scent of rain on the dry pavement. The moon is a pale coin tossed in a gutter of stars, counting the lines on my palm while the kettle hums. Each shadow stretches thin like a ghost seeking a door. The stillness weighs heavy as a trunk of old clothes. I pick at the threads of a sweater you once wore, watching the clock swallow seconds into the grave. Distance is a map drawn in invisible ink. I trace the cold edges where we used to collide. Memory acts as a thief in a house full of mirrors. The midnight air tastes of salt and abandoned roads. I am reaching through the dark for a hand that dissolves, leaving only the scent of rain on a dry pavement. The furnace sighs like a weary giant in the basement. The floorboards groan under weight of your absence. I am building a monument out of unsaid words, staring at the space where your silhouette belongs, until the light begins to bleed through the blind. A stray dark box at a freight train rolling south. The porcelain sink drips a steady metallic beat. Your name sits on my tongue like a bitter stone. I fold the silence into squares and tuck them away. The calendar's a liar with its promises of tomorrow, when every hour is just a deeper shade of blue. The coffee has turned to ice in the ceramic cup. The window side is scratching out the window pane. Every creak in the hallway sounds like a return, but the shadows only dance for the sake of the flame. Distance is a map drawn in invisible ink. I trace the cold edges where we used to collide. Memory acts as a thief in a house full of mirrors. Midnight air tastes of salt and abandoned road. I am reaching through the dark for a hand that dissolves, leaving only the
the center frame on a dry pavement. Distance is a map drawn in a visible thing. Contrast the cold edges where we used to collide. Memory acts as a theme in a house full of mirrors. The midnight air tastes of soft and abandoned roads. I am reaching through the dark for a hand at this song, leaving only the center frame on a dry pavement.
Sits low against the window frame, tracing patterns on the empty side of the bed. I listen to the settling of this old house while every floorboard speaks your name instead. The tea has cooled inside the ceramic cup. A bitter ghost of what we used to share. I try to fold the silence into shapes, but find only the weight of absent air. The clock is counting steps I cannot take across the miles that stretch between our hands. I'm sifted through the hourglass of sleep, lost among the shifting coastal sands. And though the distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrapping around the thoughts I keep of you, I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud to find a single spot to lead me through. It's a long road winding through the dark, where every memory is a jagged spot. Found a ribbon tucked inside a book, a frame tailored to a golden afternoon, when we believed the sun would never set, and winter was a song we never crooned. How the frost is blooming on the glass, intricate and cold as mountain lakes. I close my eyes to conjure up the warmth and have the familiar lines upon your face. And though the distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrapping around the thoughts I keep with you, I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud to find a single star to lead me through. It's a long road winding through the dark, but every memory is a jagged spark. Maybe time is just a trick of tired eyes, a veil that drops before the morning light. But until the dawn breaks through the gray, I'll stay a captive of the deepest night, wrestling with the ghosts of what was said and all the letters left beneath the bed. And though the distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrapping around the thoughts I keep of you, I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud, find a single spot to lead me through. It's a long road winding through the dark, where every memory is a jagged spark. distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrapping around the thoughts I keep of you. I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud to find the single spark to lead me through. It's a long road winding to a dark where every memory is a jagged spark.
Sits low against a window frame, tracing patterns on the empty side of the bed. I listen to the settling of this old house while every floorboard speaks your name instead. The tea has cooled inside the ceramic cup, a bitter ghost of what we used to shed. I try to fold the silence into shapes, but finally the weight of absent air.
The clock is counting steps I cannot take across the miles stretched between our hands. I'm sifted through the hourglass of sleep, lost among the shifting coastal sand. And though the distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrap around the thoughts I keep of you. I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud to find a single spark to lead me through. It's a long road winding to the dark where every memory is a jagged spot.
I found a ribbon tucked inside a book, a fraying tether to a golden afternoon when we believed the sun would never set, and when it was a song we never crooned. Now the frost is blooming on the glass, intricate and cold as mountain lace. I close my eyes to conjure up the warmth and map the familiar lines upon your face.
The clock is counting steps I cannot take across the miles of stretch between our hands. I'm sifted through the hourglass of sleep, lost among the shifting coastal sand. And those distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrapping around the thoughts I keep of you. I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud to find a single spark to lead me through. It's a long road winding through the dark where every memory is a jagged spot.
Maybe time is just a trick of tired eyes, a veil that drops before the morning light. But until the dawn breaks through the gray,
I'll stay up captive of the deepest night, wrestling with the ghosts of what was said and all the letters left beneath the bed. And though the distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrapping around the thoughts I keep of you, I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud to find a single spark to lead me through. It's a long road winding through the dark where every memory is a jagged spot. And though the distance is a heavy velvet shroud, wrapping around the thoughts I keep of you, I'm reaching for the shadow of a cloud to find a single spark to lead me through. It's a long road winding through the dark where every memory is a jagged spot. Street lamp bleeds a pale yellow stain across the floor, tracing shadows of a life I don't inhabit anymore. I watch the dust mold settle on your empty chair, breathing in the silence that you left suspended there. The clock on the mantelpiece is stuttering stride. Nowhere left for a restless mind to run and hide. This hollow out stretches like an ocean made of stone. I'm navigating charts of every path that we have known.
Your laughter is a ghost ship anchored deep within my chest. A haunting kind of fever that will never let me rest. I reach for fragments of a summer burnt to gray, watching every memory simply drift away. The moon is just a silver scar against the velvet sky. A cold reminder of the truths we never dared to try. If I could weave the darkness into fabric I could hold, I'd wrap myself in stories that we never actually told. But the threads are fraying at the edges of the light, and I am just a passenger within this endless night. I find your handwriting inside a tattered book, avoiding every page where I am terrified to look. The smell of cedar and the hint of rain upon the glass, waiting for the heavy weight of solitude to pass. My coffee has gone bitter and the fire's turned to ash, while the ghosts of our old arguments begin to clash. The stillness is a language that I'm learning how to speak. The foundations of the fortress are becoming thin and weak. I am listening for a footfall that will never reach the door, counting all the seconds until I can't count them anymore. This hollow hour stretches like an ocean made of stone. I'm navigating charts of every path that we have known. Your laughter is a ghost ship anchored deep within my chest, a haunting kind of fever that will never let me rest. I reach for fragments of a summer burnt to gray, walking every memory simply drift away.
The street lamp leaves a pale yellow stain across the floor, tracing shadows of a life I don't inhabit anymore. I watch the dust mote settle on your empty chair, breathing in the silence that you left suspended there. The clock on the mantelpiece is stuttering its stride, nowhere left for a restless mind to run and hide. This hollow hour stretches like an ocean made of stone. I'm navigating charts of every path that we have known. Your laughter is a ghost ship anchored deep within my chest, a haunting kind of fever that will never let me rest. I reach for fragments of a summer burnt to gray, watching every memory simply drift away. The moon is just a silver scar against the velvet sky, a cold reminder of the truth we never dare to try. If I could weave the darkness in the fabric I could hold, I'd wrap myself in stories that we never actually told. But the threads are fraying at the edges of the light, and I am just a passenger within this endless night. I find your handwriting inside a tattered book,
avoiding every page where I and Tiff had to look. The smell of cedar and mint of rain upon a glass, waiting for the heavy weight of solitude to pass. My coffee has grown bitter and the fire's turned to ash. All the ghosts of our old arguments begin to clash. Yeah, the stillness is a language that I'm learning how to speak. The foundations of this fortress are becoming thin and weak. I am listening for a footfall that will never reach the door, counting all the seconds until I can't count them anymore. Let's follow our stretches like an ocean made of stone. I'm navigating charts of every night that we have known. Your laughter is a ghost ship anchored deep within my chest, a haunting kind of fever that will never let me rest. I reach for fragments of a summer burnt to gray, watching every memory simply drift away.
Frequency through the glass, shadows stretch like heavy ink across the floor. I am counting every heartbeat as the minutes pass, watching moonlight pool beside the bedroom door. Your sweater rests upon the wooden chair, a silent witness to the ghost of your embrace. The kettle cools, but I am wide awake and still, tracing outlines of the maps we never drew. There is a hollow space that gravity can't fill. Every creaking floorboard sounds a lot like it. The clock is ticking with a jagged edge, cutting through the velvet layers of the dark. The city holds its breath beneath the heavy sky, while I am tethered to the memory of your name. There are no simple answers left to justify why the silence always feels the exact same. You are the gravity that pulls my wandering mind, the center of the world I left behind. I am searching for a signal in the gray, waiting for the sun to wash the doubt away. But until the morning breaks the spell apart, you are the only compass in my heart. I recall the way the summer used to taste before the autumn turned our secrets into dirt. Now the days feel like a frantic kind of way, slowly eroding all the iron of our trust. I wonder if you're staring at the ceiling too, halfway across this labyrinth of streets. There is a logic in the way the shadows lean, the geometry of longing in the air. I am trying to decipher what it all should mean, finding traces of your presence everywhere. The pillow holds a scent of cedar wood, a fragrant reminder of the waves. The city holds its breath beneath the heavy sky, while I am tethered to the memory of your name. There are no simple answers left to justify why the silence always feels the exact same. You are the gravity that pulls my wandering mind, the center of the world I left behind. I am searching for a signal in the gray, waiting for the sun to wash the doubt away. But until the morning breaks, we spell apart. You are the only compass in my heart. You are the gravity that pulls my wandering mind, the center of the world I left behind. I am searching for a signal in the gray, waiting for the sun to wash the doubt away. But until the morning breaks, the spell apart. You are the only compass in my heart. tape machine hums a low steady prayer, counting every ghost back dancing in the air. Faded spines on the shelf lean toward the sound of a world spinning slow and perfectly round. The velvet curtain holds the secrets we found, while the heavy glass keeps us safe from the ground. The needles dance across the glowing dials, tracing path through the long forgotten miles. Everything sharp is softened by the glow. The clock on the wall has nowhere to go. In the amber light studio, the ink is still wet, capturing a feeling we haven't lost yet. Glue the iron ribbon and a copper wire. We are building a shelter from the raging fire. Warm shadows holding over the floor, leaving the rest of the night at the door. A crackle on the wax tells a story of its own. A soul found a home inside a microphone. The faders slide up like a morning sun rising. No need for mask or clever disguising. Just a creak of a chair and a breath held tight, woven into the fabric of the fading night. In the amber light studio, the ink is still wet, capturing a feeling we haven't lost yet. Through the iron ribbon and the copper wire, we are building a shelter from the raging fire. Warm shadows folding over the floor, leaving the rest of the night at the door. In the amber light studio, the ink is still wet, capturing a feeling we haven't lost yet. Through the iron ribbon and the copper wire, we are building a shelter from the raging fire. Warm shadows folding over the floor, leaving the rest of the night at the door. In the amber light studio, the ink is still wet, capturing a feeling we haven't lost yet. Through the iron ribbon and the copper wire, we are building a shelter from the raging fire. Warm shadows falling over the floor, leaving the rest of the night at the door. The tape machine hums a low steady prayer, counting every ghost back dancing in the air. Faded spines on a shelf lean toward the sound of a world spinning slow and perfectly round. The velvet curtain holds the secrets we found, while the heavy glass keeps us safe from the ground. The needles dance across the glowing dials, tracing paths through the long forgotten miles. Everything sharp is softened by the glow. The clock on the wall has nowhere to go. In the amber light studio, the ink is still wet, capturing a feeling we haven't lost yet. Through the iron ribbon and the copper wire, we are building a shelter from a raging fire. Warm shadows folding over the floor, leaving the rest of the night at the door. A crackle on the wax tells a story of its own. A soul found a home inside a microphone. The faders light up like a morning sunrise, and no need for masks or clever disguising. Just the creak of a chair and a breath held tight, woven into the fabric of the fading night. In the amber light studio, the ink is still wet, capturing a feeling we haven't lost yet. Through the iron ribbon and the copper wire, we are building a shelter from the raging fire. Warm shadows falling over the floor, leaving the rest of the night at the door. In the amber light studio, the ink is still wet, capturing a feeling we haven't lost yet. Through the iron ribbon and the copper wire, we are building a shelter from the raging fire. Warm shadows falling over the floor, leaving the rest of the night at the door. the door. In the amber light, in the amber light, in the amber light.
Love taste the afterwards. Don't try me, pretend. Through the trees and scissor dog of make me hair. Every touch of this love that wind feels of this praise. But that right to scream show love that might have me guide. So hey, stop, let this mine. Hey, stop, let this cry. I'll go and carve inside my need for haze. Hey, stop, let this night stop. Every place to turn, I drifted I spy city, eyes and true. They're staring home, the damn it true. Yeah. Hey, stop, let this smile. Hey, stop, let this cry. Symphony into minds, oh, we feel the air. Hey, stop, let this night. The car still quiet, free mentor.
Let it on, babe. 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 Like always gone. Star 7-Eleven underscore, but I can be fired eyed like in tort. Let it on, let it on. stolen by every time it passes in you. No echoing. Look, you're already for it, brain, huh? Feel same old common goes.
faces caught, shadow days in the light days. My heart beats leaves, feels the night in the night. I was breathing thunder deep, pull out now tonight. I was your way, blind and safe. I was your friend, far around some clay. I'll be deep in your heart, not come by. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba, ba ba da ba ba da ba ba, ba ba da ba ba da ba ba. Oh, I don't like it, it's sorry. Falling with shadow pain, never tumbles to escape. If it taught us some brigade. Oh, I learned I live and die, chase forth untameless wisdom eyes. If pure and seen and sacred guide, I was not a scheming sky. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba, ba ba da ba ba da ba ba, ba ba da ba ba da ba ba. Ooh, gravel to kill, hexes cold. Put on my heart, just tell me. Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba, ba ba da ba ba da ba ba, ba ba da ba ba da ba ba. I will mind me and everything I got. Goes rose and red, soak up trace will grant. I'll be grim, verloken ik dieven, without of the silence, so can't feel me.
meet your mind if it dies, or try to play its padded day. A spark can come and sleepy wing. Crafty, think and fold. I can't go me, the slave for gold. Crafty, masonite. Crafty mesa, so man could guilter. Dreams back into, chance the sky. Crafty mesa, crafty mesa. The crowd came and nails came through, but I was legs key, also true. Not in all this part that break, strong as love and told to make great. Gravity, tank and fold, and holy, the slave for good. Gravity, mason, gravity, mason, sever stand, fast. Gravity, mason, I picture me, not picture so, but I won't give for the mother. Only if it could ride less and harmless break and taking land rent. Crafty mesa, sever slice. Crafty mesa, crafty mesa, love. Crafty mesa, crafty mesa. Crafty mesa. don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Could I cry? Cry, don't cry, cry, don't cry, cry, don't cry, cry, don't cry. Cry, don't cry, don't cry, cry, don't cry, don't